Hey guys, welcome. Welcome to my live stream, Live It Choice live stream. I'm excited to be with you today. What would it be like for you if you could increase your sales? I mean, if you're an entrepreneur, clearly we all could use improving and getting more sales, right? Do you sometimes feel like that the more you try to get better at it, the more it feels like you're trying and you feel like they can see right through you? It feels a little on the fake side. I get it. Look, imagine what it would feel like for you if your calls, every single solitary sales call, could all feel as awesome as it does when you get a referral from a client. That's possible. And here today, that's what we're going to talk about. We're going to talk about what's happening and why, and really give you an opportunity to see what you can do about it. I'm Bellamy Deshawn, and my company is Live It Choice. I'm a mindset strategist, and I have for over 25 years helped entrepreneurs just like you improve sales, increase their confidence, and see that their clarity becomes unquestionable and obviously impact their businesses. Today, our topics is on improving sales calls while upping your game. And upping your game is really that big confidence part of improving your sales calls. So let's get started. In this topic today, I'm going to cover with you two of the toughest parts of selling. And I'm also going to talk about the problems you face in your selling transactions. The number one problem is there are two categories of prospects. And to break those down, I call them endorsed prospects or self non-endorsed prospects. So you'll hear them referred to in the regular language of conversation around sales. You'll hear it talked about hot, warm, or cold prospects. But I break those down from the categories hot, warm, hot, warm, and cold to bring them into a conversation around endorsement. If you are unable to take action on warm and cold prospects, meaning it's difficult to pick up the telephone, it's hard to call them and just start into that cold-faced conversation. You know, a prospect that the easy prospects for you, obviously, are the prospects that come endorsed by someone you know in business or as a friend. Why? Because they are generally talking about how awesome you are. They talked about how you have served and helped other people. So basically, when you get that referral, you're getting like a hands up, and it's easy. I mean, I want you to take just a moment and think about the last time you got a referral, be it yesterday or maybe this morning or a week ago. It doesn't matter. And I want you to connect for a moment with that physical joy that you feel like, yes. And, you know, there's nothing stopping you for two reasons. One, you know you've been endorsed by them. And number two is because you want to make sure you take care of that person that referred someone to you. So you follow through, right? It's easy. It's easy to make the call. Even though sometimes you might send a text or an email. And if that's true, we've got a bigger problem because picking up that phone and calling is the first thing you ought to be doing, making that personal connection, not that distant connection to any referral that comes to you. It's easy to work with endorsed prospects. So, what's the second level? The second level of prospect is the warm ones, right? Maybe the ones you met at an event or you exchanged cards somewhere. but they're just barely warm. They don't really know anything about you. They've just seen you, or maybe they did see you actually speaking on a stage or delivering something online like I'm doing right now. They're still warm. They're not coming with that strength of somebody saying, here's who you need to see because I know this person's great. So the warm, and then the third level is what I call that really cold prospect. Somebody that you just really have no endorsement from whatsoever. You don't know them. Maybe they've uh, just passed, they've met you through passing, whatever. They're a cold prospect. So the toughest part of selling is that lack of relatedness with that cold and warm prospect. So there's knowing exactly how to have the conversation in these cold prospects also gets in your way big time when it comes to picking up the call and even starting the conversation, much less moving to that place of a close, or even whether it's appropriate to be trying to close a sale. My recommendation is that it's probably on a cold call not wise to try to sell something, but rather to really be present to what their needs are and speaking to their needs. So it's easy to sell to hot prospects. That's what I'm telling you because they've referred you, right? And then it's bigger problem to try to sell to someone who's just ice cold in the relationship with you. So I'm breaking this conversation to the next phase because this is what's really important for you to understand. And it is why it's difficult for you. Those are the reasons we classify them. But why is it difficult for someone to try, for you or someone to try to sell to a cold call client? And it's because it is not endorsed, as I've already said. But what if there's another type of endorsement? Maybe there's self endorsement. And this is the magic piece that's missing in cold call and warm call connections. When you are self endorsed, and what do I mean by that? It is a game changer, completely a game changer to be what I call self endorsed. And that is when you know for a fact that what you have to offer is so powerful and so likely to make a difference for them in their business or in their life, in their income, whatever it is, that service or product that you represent in your sales calls. It's critical to know that it is so important that you would be doing them an injustice not to offer it to them. Great idea, right? Because guess what? When that person is endorsing you, they're basically doing that. They're telling them that, first off, they generally know the problem that they have. They've voiced it in some way or another. And they've said, call Bellany or call you, right? And they're doing that because they know that what you have and what I have to offer is something that will change that, will fix it, will help them, will improve it for them. So when you can stand that confident, and there's the magic word, that who you are is self endorsed, then you can have the exact same experience in that, yes, this is an opportunity to really help this person. When you feel that at the core of who you are, and that's the magic potion with this, that you are that self endorsed, then your experience of making cold calls is as joyful, confident, and fun as it is when you are following up on a lead that has been endorsed. Have you ever noticed if you've ever sold for some other branded company, somebody that, already has a brand and is proven in the market. I mean, you could go out and sell them all day long because you're not trying to sell you. And the truth of the matter is, in all buying transactions, they're buying the person along with the brand. You are that contact. And so your self endorsement of whether you're selling for someone else or you're selling for yourself has got to be in place. If that's something that would be important to you, I want you to know that you can get self endorsed. You can be that confident with yourself. So it's one thing to tell you you must be it, it's another thing to actually have it and not, this fake it till you make it story. I got a problem with that. And I've always had a problem with fake it till you make it. Yes, you can be nervous and you can go with some fear and then you can get it done. But the fake it till you make it is really trying to overcome your lack of self endorsement, your lack of confidence in what you're selling and the improvement you can make in their life or their business or their family. That's what's missing. And so to get to that self endorsement, you've got to understand how to get there. And that's what people say to me all the time. Great, Melanie, I get the concept, but how do I get there? And listen, I'm going to tell you, I'm doing something really, really special. And I'm doing this on July the 13th. And that will be from 9 a.m. Central Time to 1 p.m. Central Time. I'm going to take this topic, self endorsement, in that 4-hour training, you're going to learn how to become self endorsed and leave that training program with that confidence. I guarantee you that you will leave with that ability to experience and to take and move forward with that experience of the same endorsement given to you and take it to a complete cold call stranger and be able to experience it and be confident and not fake it till you make it, but deliver exactly what you need to be delivering in the confidence and clarity that's available to you when you live in that place of self endorsement. So, if you will join me on creating mindsets for success on July 13th from 9 a.m. to 1 p.m., I guarantee you, you will, in fact, leave in self confidence about what you're doing. So, how do you get there? So, here's what you do. I want you to drop the word mindset here in this chat. When you do so, you'll see some options, a couple of gifts from me as well, and creating mindsets for success. If you click on creating mindsets for success, you will be in the place to register for creating mindsets for success. Look, let's take away the stress. Let's take away the fake it till you make it. Nobody finds cold calls fun until you reach that place of self endorsement to where you know that what you have to offer, you would be doing them an injustice if you didn't let them know you have it. I hope to see you on July 13th, and let's get this done together. Drop mindset in the chat and come ready to learn and leave with self endorsement. Until then, have a great day. It's Bellamy Deshawn with Live It Choice. Mindset, drop it. Join me on creating mindsets for success. Take care. Bye now.